Now, if you're in the market looking for some wireless earbuds that are going to give you the ability to be situationally aware, like for sports, you want to hear everything that's going around you, but you want to have great bass, you want to have a great audio experience, and also, let's face it, you're not a runner, you're working out in the gym, then get a call. And you want to be able to have a phone call too? Well, check out today's product. This is the OpenRock S, and these are open ear air conduction sport earbuds. These earbuds fit well, have fantastic battery life. 19 hours. 19 hours of battery life. 19 hours of battery life. And that's on a single charge. Spectacular. And come in a really robust case. And there's a lot of other features you're going to like. So what we're going to do is we're going to go an EBPMAN style call quality. We're going to do an EBPMAN style audio test. And then we'll take a look at these as well. Probably not in that order, but you guys get it. Let's go ahead and check it out. You heard me right. 19 hours of battery life you're going to get in one single charge. 60 hours with the case, which is mind-blowing, right? The amount of battery life that you're going to be able to get with these. You'll be able to use these for weeks, if not for a full month, given all the battery life that you'll get from these if you're using it for gym usage. Now, they do have touch controls, so there are no physical buttons. You have touch controls. You have 4 mics, the 2 5.3. They are using like an open ear model, right? So basically, you have nothing going in your ear, and you're going to see them in a second. They just rest in this area here, and you're going to be able to hear things. Now, what that means is that depending on how loud you play them, people are going to be able to hear that around you. Not a big, I would say, loss for me, especially because of the situational awareness I'm looking for. Now, they have large drivers, which is something I wouldn't have expected. 16.2 millimeter drivers, which means that it's going to do really well. Now, it's not immersive to the point where it's in your ear that you get that type of seal when it comes to bass, but bass is present, mids and highs are present. It's incredibly enjoyable. And that has to do with the fact that these have such large drivers, the 16.2 drivers. IPX4 rated, which means that you're going to be able to use them without a problem in the gym. And if you get caught in rain when you're doing a run, you shouldn't have to worry either. Now, these are pretty simple. You just get a USB-C cable and you get the earbuds themselves. Now, the cool thing about these also, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, is that 5 minutes quick charging, you're going to get 1 hour of use out of these really quick. So that's also really nice. Now, again, you're still going to get 19 hours. Right, so let's just keep that in mind. So the case is for sports earbud. They're large. Let's just face it, but they're nice. These are nice. This is a quality case. I really like the build on this. So you basically have USB-C here, right? Open these guys up, and you're presented with them. Love that LED. Check that out. Let's go. Look how nice that LED is. Love the LED. Love it, love it, love it. So this is what they look like when you take them out. Well, first of all, they're magnetic. They're not going to fall out. They're not going to open up by mistake at all. But I really, really like how the case takes these into account. Now, you'll notice this is what these earbuds look like. So you can see the speaker grill right there. Right? Typically, I haven't seen many earbuds that accentuate it, that are of this type, just like that. You see your contact points, and then you see how they wrap around in style. Now, again, no physical buttons. Everything is touch. And if I were to put these on, this is what they're going to look like. Now, you can make certain adjustments to these. So you notice I have glasses on, and you can see where the leg of my glass goes and where these go. And they won't come off. But what you do is you can do some adjustments on these. You can like squeeze them in a little bit to make them feel a little bit tighter. And now that one's a little bit tighter. It's cool and kind of weird at the same time that they have kind of almost, I don't want to call them like Play-Doh type adjustment, but you can actually just adjust them to your ears, as you can see them right there. And then they'll fit in place. At first, when I had these and I was running with these, I was concerned that they were going to fall out or fall off, right? Because they're not in there. But they stood there. They didn't come off. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to do cartwheels, that kind of stuff with them. But who does that anyway with earbuds? But what you have going on right here is something that will stay stable in your ear. And more importantly, as you're running, you have no problem listening what's going on around you. These are also great for those of you who are into riding scooters and bikes. And that's another situation where you want to be aware of what's going on. Now, next we're going to do a call quality test of the OpenRock S in a quiet environment. If we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere between 22 and 24 decibels of noise. It's going to switch.
Now, this is what the OpenRock S will sound like in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Let's go ahead and add some wind to the environment. This is what the OpenRock S would sound like with wind in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test.
Now we're adding significant noise to the environment, and as we can see here, our decibel readings are anywhere between 60, or actually well above 60, all the way up to 79 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the OpenRock. We're going to stay quiet to see how much they're canceling, and then we'll continue with the audio test. Let's go and switch.
Now, this is what the OpenRock S would sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now, if you're wondering what the OpenRock S would sound like with an infant crying in the background, this is what they're going to sound like with an infant crying in the background. Now, if you're wondering what they're going to sound like with a dog crying in the background, well, this is what they sound like with a dog barking. Now, if you wonder what they're going to sound like with a doorbell ringing in the background, well, this is what they're going to sound like with a doorbell ringing.
Now, the audio experience with these is going to be a little bit different because you basically can hear everything that's going on around you. But the fidelity, the bass, the mids, and highs is present for something of this style. Will it be as immersive as having something plugged in your ear and the isolation that you get? No, but that's not what these are designed for. This is designed to give you an open experience so you can hear what's going on around you, but still give you the safety and at the same time enjoy music as you are running or doing some type of exercise. So they sound really good. So let's go ahead into our audio test so you can see what we're talking about.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly. Bass.
So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.